Uh-huh.
Keep in mind that Hyan looks like a dumbass because he's not even
Uh-huh.
listening to what I'm
Uh-huh.
listening to.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Guys, welcome.
Wow.
Guys, welcome back. What is story we have in? Uh, what is story? What do we have in store for you today?
I can't see. I'm retarded.
Hyan, insert a bit. You gonna insert that bit?
Mm. I'm gonna put my glasses in my mouth and think. Mm-hmm.
Guys, this is very unlike me and my co-host here.
Yeah.
But we actually have a topic for today's podcast.
Mm.
I don't know why, but we just did. And you know what? I'm gonna roll with it.
Mm-hmm.
Today's topic is something sought after in modern day society by everybody. It's called finding yourself. Now, me and my co-host just had a long conversation about finding oneself, knowing the true meaning of happiness, what you really strive for in life. And you know what I said? I said, I smell content. So I ate it up, and now we're here. Hyan, you get some. What are you laughing at? What's so fun?
Nothing.
Okay.
We ate that shit.
Did you actually
We
just
ate that
slap
shit.
yourself there? Or did you just clap? I thought I saw you just fucking just rail yourself, dude.
You sure about that?
Just like
I think you had your glasses on.
we ate it.
We ate
5-star
that
meal.
shit.
5-star meal.
Yeah, we ate that shit.
Hilton Inn. All inclusive breakfast. Today's podcast is sponsored by Crazy Glue. It did not work on my project, so I had to buy something else. Waste of money. Don't buy it. I'm gonna lose my sponsor for it. But I already got the money, so what are they gonna do?
Already got the bag and shit.
Hank, what does it mean? For instance, like myself, okay? I don't give a fuck. I am just going through some stuff, okay? I think that I need to rely on other people for things. I feel like I find my identity in other people. So, what my co-host prescribed to me was just unplug. And you know what I said? I said, that's a pretty good idea. So I deleted all my social media, my YouTube, everything. I'm just filming this just to say hey to my 0 subscribers, 0 viewers. Half of you are gonna fucking skip through the stream anyway. What do you think it means for someone to complete a identification sort of journey to find yourself? What do you think is the end goal for somebody?
Where are we actually being serious right now? So I think for a lot of people like you or me, that struggle with identity and all that, I think it's usually the problem is stemmed as a kid. So if we look back at prior to for example when you prior let's take Alex Hutchings before he was depressed, right? Before the 5th and 6th grade, right? How are you? How are you as a child?
I was like mainly happy,
Exactly.
like
But,
about
what were you doing?
everything.
What were you doing as a kid though? What?
I was like hanging out with friends,
Hmm.
mostly because my mom like made the play dates. But you understand what I'm saying? Like I was still socializing. I had a
Hmm.
social bubble, so I had like my little friend group, and I knew what I wanted to do to have fun. I go and play with my toys, or I play on my DS.
Hmm.
But you know what's funny? I think now that we have practically, and I'm being like 100% serious, I think that now that we have like almost an unlimited amount of content, either like on YouTube or video games or whatever, I think that's caused us to be overloaded, like a sensory
Of course.
overload, to where there's
100%.
way too much to do. Instead of back then when it was simple, all you had was like a DS or a Game Boy, or like toys,
100%.
and you'd be like, what does it do? But now kids have like, I don't know, maybe that's why depression is striking like less and less age groups. It's because less and or the lower age groups are starting to have like access to all this content, and they just don't know what to do with it all. And I feel like that's what me and you are going through. Am I wrong?
I escape from reality. That's what I do.
Okay, for the audience, what does that entail? Because it sounds like you're fucking high on shrooms right now when you say escape reality.
Wait, are we actually doing this right now? What the
Yes, this is an actual
fuck?
podcast.
Actually, what the fuck? Uh,
Nobody gives a fuck.
no,
Nobody knows your name. Okay.
yeah, obviously, yeah.
Hi,
But,
in Kim, Nevada.
13700.
Kim, I know I fired you, please.
Bro, the delivery on that was like A1. A1 on the delivery
Give
on
me
that one.
give me my Oscar. Give me my Oscar.
Honestly, truthfully, like I felt that. I felt that.
Thank you. I just wanted to thank my mommy, my daddy, my father, my brother, my two dogs, Hi and Kim, my co-host, fucking Jerry, intern motherfucker, Steve, still on meth. I don't fucking. He's naked. Holy shit, dude. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It sounded like you were high on shrooms when you said you escaped from reality.
Dude, I did.
Nobody fucking watches this podcast. Nobody gives a fuck about you or me. Just fucking say it. For content's sake, come on.
Yeah, sure, dude. But this is like not content for me. Like this is like this is not content for me.
I can't.
Unless you want to know.
Wait,
I don't give a fuck.
Can you find it? Where I give a shit, tell the story. Yeah,
No,
I'm actually really curious because you didn't tell me before, like entirely.
No, I just don't like who I am. I don't like my life. I don't like I don't like anything about the things I do. So I like to just push that all away and play video games to just escape from that my reality.
I think that's what a lot of people do. Viewers,
It is
if
what a lot of
you're
people do.
just stuck in just a rut, either you just don't have content, you don't know what to do, you lost a hobby, going through tough times, whatever, and you just can't find a way out, just either unplug, and that's like sort of the theme of today's podcast, just unplugging from everything, just like get away from it all, just take a step back and just look either at what you have or what you want to have, because having those goals could help you drive to be a better person. And you're already a better person in my eyes. Bitch. blacked out for a second. Holy shit.
Mm.
Hank,
Welcome back.
overall,
Welcome back to
overall,
reality.
how
What?
is saving up for a car? How's that going?
Not so good.
Why?
Not so good.
College or what?
I'm not gonna be able to pay for college, so I'm gonna have to go in debt.
How
'Cause
much
I need a
money do you
car.
need?
I don't know. I don't work at all this week, which is a little
Why don't you just ask for more hours?
concerning. I did, obviously.
You already did.
Obviously, yeah.
Since you're a respected worker, wouldn't your manager just say, oh, hell yeah?
Yeah, but they've been hiring a lot of people, so I'm guessing they're just.
You could just walk up to your manager and say it as a joke. Be like, hey, stop hiring. I need these hours. And you'll be like, oh shit, all you had to do was tell me so. I don't know why I did that persona. Not insinuating a race. It was just,
Wait, I thought it was just a white guy doing that voice.
oh, I can't make that. It's, viewers, just so you know, it is 5:30 in the morning. I have not gone to bed. Neither has my co-host. Pound it. Thanks to our sponsor, Adderall.
What hasn't been said about Adderall?
Nothing. I think everything's been said.
Everything's been said.
Nothing and everything has been said.
At the same time.
Why do you think it's so good to just take a step back and look at everything?
Because oftentimes we get caught up in this reality. You know, we don't. You're mocking my hand.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
No, but oftentimes we get caught up in shit.
Yeah, I agree. Like we just get caught up in everything, you know?
Yeah.
Like a fishing net or whatever.
Anyways, yeah.
Give me another topic, Hank.
A funner topic.
No, just a topic. Finals week is this week. I only had 3 finals. Viewers, audience, ladies and gentlemen, autistic people, normal people, listen, hear.
Tiny people.
We don't include them. They're not people. It's half a person. That's why you just cut them in half.
Do you think tiny people have tinier chromosomes? If they're half a person, do they have half the chromosomes of a normal person? Dude, that's very fucking.
I'm getting a call.
Very rude and disrespectful.
From the FBI. Hello? Oh shit. Hi. They're on you. Get out of there.
That shit getting tired.
You jerking your body made you tired.
Yes. That was all the energy I had.
What are we at? 14 minutes.
Now I have a question. I have a topic. Did I mention topic?
What's your topic?
I was getting into it. My topic. I have this topic, by the way. And,
Can you just tell me your fucking topic?
Yes. I was getting to that topic, but I just gotta obviously preface the situation. Obviously. So now that I'm alone, I have full reign. I will now commence Plan B.
Just putting this out there. I have no idea what the fuck you said in the past.
Yeah, I know. topic. My topic. My topic.
Are you looking up topics? I know you're not looking up topics. Look into the camera and tell me you're not fucking looking up topics. Why am I wearing a hat?
Yeah. In your opinion, who is more of a romantic? Would it be Shrek or would it be Mike Wazowski?
Like who holds a romantic classicism worldview?
Who's more of a romantic?
I would say Shrek because during the romantic classical era, the romantics held a ideology about the world being untainted by the newly industrialized surroundings such as factories and things like that. So art and music really represents nature and just admiring nature. So Shrek being in nature, we just appreciate that. As where Mike Wazowski, who works in a factory, would not would not hold that ideology.
Welcome back to reality, Alex Hutchings. It's nice to have you. Wow. Not only do I feel this sense of 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 I don't not only do I feel this level of attraction with you right now, my dick is also hard as fuck. And I I I've been meaning to say this, but I want to throw my ass back on your cock.
So, in layman's terms, you would like to
Who's layman?
throw it back for a real one?
I mean, if you say it like that, I mean, I guess. But who's layman?
I don't know. Do you know who Layman is?
Yeah, I do.
Do you actually?
Yeah,
Really? Who is he?
yeah. He's a lame. He's lame though. Mm.
I don't want to be racist. First off, anybody who says, I don't mean to be racist,
But
but you're racist. If you say, I don't mean to be, you're already, if you say, I don't, you're racist. Yeah, subscribers, viewers, if you hear anybody say, I don't mean to be a racist, but yell at them wherever you are, shopping mall, Costco, Goodwill,
mm-hmm.
picking up food
Just start
stamps,
yelling at
just
them.
yell racist.
Yeah, just fucking start yelling at them.
It can even be just you don't even understand what you
Just yell at them.
whatever comes out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Just speak your truth.
Honestly, yeah. You don't even have to formulate words. You could just screech as well. Exactly.
And for your tactics, you gotta make yourself bigger than the animal. And
Fun fact.
mind games.
Mind games. How do you feel about polar bears, Alex? Never really thought about it like that. it's that. Huh.
What do you know? What do you
So
know?
you just think they're like,
No, it's
oh, So not like, so it's more like,
No, it's kind of thing.
I think I get you, but
What is your
so for
opinion on
people,
polar bears?
I think it's very interesting how like they're the few animals that actually hunt for for humans. Truthfully, yeah. They no, I'm not trolling. They do.
Are you being dead ass?
Yeah, no, I'm being dead ass. Yeah, they're one of the few humans that eat. Like they will hunt for humans.
What do you mean?
But what would you do for a
They will
Klondike
go
bar?
out of their way to kill humans.
Yeah, because anything meat, they'll eat. A lot of people don't know that. Fun little fact.
Puffin is the only subspecies of penguin that can fly.
Puffins.
Only
I like how
subspecies of penguin that can fly.
yeah. I think subconsciously your body wanted to like, how about that? Is what you did when
That
you
is
rolled your yeah, but subconscious that's how it looked. You're like you got up, you're like, how about that?
Thomas
um
Jefferson's lawn keeper got killed by his pet goat. How about that?
George Washington had a sexual affair with a black person. No, dude, I really think you should listen to Joe Rogan's podcast, dude. Fucking insane, bro.
Viewers, my podcast is obviously better, just undeniably. But if you were to branch out, you might want to try the Joe Rogan. You fucking cut it, hold on, just cut it. If you ever fucking link another podcast on my fucking show, this is my show. Do you understand me? You're out. You're out. You hear me? You hat wearing motherfucker. I will say it again. I swear. How many? How many? How many seconds? 10 seconds. I will shove my fucking fist up your ass into your fucking mouth and make you talk like you're on fucking suspension. For a second. Yeah, I swear to God. Hey guys, and we're back. We just had a little break
Hey,
there. Do you think this podcast is Resident Sleeper?
wait, what? Resident Sleeper?
Yeah, do you think this podcast is
In the
Resident
beginning,
Sleeper?
a little. In the beginning, yeah. A
Now you're
little bit.
woken up a little bit.
No, in the beginning. Why do you keep walking my hand?
Sorry, I wasn't. I was just flipping you off. Some people say I flip people off weird.
Fuck you, bro.
I can't go. I can't go like that.
It hurts.
Have,
It literally hurts.
I have to like. I bend my knuckles so I go like that.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah.
So
Weird
like,
people, psychopaths flip people off like this. By the way, it's so weird.
look at my fingers. It's so uncomfortable. Like, imagine somebody like, if somebody actually did a closed fist, like fuck you, I'd be like,
Yeah.
don't
Like,
your hands hurt? Aren't you getting like a minor cramp from doing that? Instantly, they'd be like, actually, I am. Fuck, how do you know? What do you think the most badass way to tell someone to fuck off is? That's the most badass way. Isn't your hand getting a minor cramp? I think the most badass way is to just be like, if somebody just like gets up and just walks away, like without saying anything,
mm,
like a
for
like
sure.
a big ol' like just kick in the nuts, dude.
Yeah,
Like
just completely just
you're in
like.
an argument and they just, especially if
But
they
also
did.
depends how you do it.
What do you mean?
You have to seem calm and uncaring. But if you do it like as if you're angry,
Or you trip getting up, then you seem
yeah,
like a
you're
fucking
not cool.
dumbass.
Yeah.
If you, then you're seen as fucking retard.
Mm.
This podcast did have a topic, but then it flew away. So I'm just gonna grab it back, put a pin in it. We can continue doing it, whatever the fuck we were doing earlier. Also, I wanted to know why the fuck is a podcast of me just talking like this? Oh, wait. It's a podcast with the lighting like this, and I'm talking like this. How does that have 36 views? Are you fucking kidding me?
Maybe it's because the refresh button of like
I
of
only
the
check my
owner.
analytics like 3 times, okay?
Yeah, but after you check the analytics, you then go back to the video and then you
No,
look at what time it was.
that doesn't refresh the video.
If you check the analytics and then go back to the video, and then
Yeah, but I'm not
look.
exiting the tab. I just check the time, go back to that window, and then go to that time. So I'm not refreshing anything.
Well, my name is Jotaro Kujo. Tips Fedora. Yeah, that was actually good. That was really good. Do you practice?
Go fuck yourself.
No, some people actually do that, bro. They actually practice. You ever see those like this weird JoJo fucking fans? Weird, bro. No, like they actually dress up and shit.
Steve,
Do you
shut the
believe in
fuck
love?
up. I know you like Love is
Fuck
War.
you, Steve, dude.
Fucking
Dude,
wife left you on fucking purpose. I know why she took your kids away.
lard ass doofus. Anyways, do you believe in love at first sight?
No.
No.
Yeah. Because you don't fall in love with somebody by looking at them. You could be, wow, that's a hot ass girl. If I saw Natalie Portman walking in front of me, I would fall in love with her on the spot. Okay.
Mm.
But that doesn't mean I'm gonna love her like deep within. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, what do you? Okay, what do you believe? What do you believe?
This podcast is recorded, right? It's like it's recording. It's gonna go live.
No,
No comment. No comment. No
no,
comment.
it's not gonna go live.
Yeah,
It's
no comment.
it's not going live.
Yeah, no comment. No comment.
You know I've been doing a bit this entire time, right?
There's no podcast.
No. So what do you think about Love at First Sight?
Yeah, dude. Totally, dude.
What do you think about it? No, I'm like actually I'm genuinely curious now.
Dude, listen, dude. Listen. If Jaden finds this, no comment.
This is not going up. I'm not posting this.
How much did they write a check for? $1 million.
I'm not even recording. What is your opinion
Million.
about? Okay, you lied about
Cali.
you lied to Jaden saying that you do believe in it.
No. Fuck no.
Jaden believes in it
Yeah,
very
she does.
strongly
Yeah.
because Jaden, you're a dear friend of the group, but sometimes you get what I'm saying. Okay, it's just when your eyes just roll back, it's just a little offsetting. Okay, we can't be hanging out and then we see you fucking in the It's creepy, Jaden, okay? You can't be doing that shit, dude. If your boyfriend's hanging out with the fucking boys and you're fucking help him make friends, it's not fair to the rest of us. I can just say your opinion on Love at First Sight. You've actually had an argument about this. That's why it's so
The fuck?
sensitive.
No, it's not. I'm just tired. Secondly, it was just a dumb little bit that was not successful.
Mhm.
2,
Mhm.
3, I don't believe in love at first sight. I can't imagine just looking at someone, just be like, yep, I'm gonna ring on that. We're gonna spend the rest of our days together, even though she could be a fucking psychotic psychopath.
What time are we at?
I have a topic. I have a topic. I have a topic. I have a topic.
I'm not even gonna tell you the time.
I have a topic. Rather a question. How did Hitler die? Really? You believe in that?
God fucking. Okay, how did he die?
We don't know. There's this. I think you are the problem, Alex. You are the problem.
How did he die? How did he die?
What if I were to tell you that history is wrong, for sure?
Okay, how did Hitler die?
There is no evidence at all. This is a scientific fact. Fucking Google it if you think I'm talking crazy. He did not eat the fucking apple, eat the poison apple. He didn't kill himself. He straight up ran away. The so-called body that Russia has of Hitler, the skull of Hitler, right? There's you cannot test on the skull at all, okay? And there's only been one test, and it's some random fucking girl. Google it. Don't. That's a fact. It's a scientific fact, and the fact that most people don't know is fucking crazy. On top of it, I'm fucking
Share
going
screens.
off, dude.
Share screens. Share screens. I can't do
Why?
it while on the podcast.
Okay. Well. Get this. Okay, a place in Argentina,
Just
right,
share screens.
or Chile. I'm not for what,
To show the evidence, bitch.
bro. No. I could literally show you.
Didn't show me.
I don't want to because I'm not done yet. Okay, you just stopped me. Wait a minute.
Guys, it looks like my co-host has lagged the fuck out. And we're back.
Okay, I'm back. There's no evidence at all that Hitler died from killing himself. There's no evidence. The one DNA test that was done, it was a female skull. They claimed to be Hitler, but it was a female skull. Only one test in the world has ever been done, and it was a female skull that gets tossed under the rug. Okay.
How do you know?
Secondly, the most mind-blowing thing to me, the most crazy fucking thing to me, okay, is it is widely known that there's been a lot of Nazis that ran away. Okay, that ran away. A lot of Nazis. Where did they run away to? Well, it's very interesting. You could go to the depths, the fucking middle of Chile, right? And they're fucking white. They don't even speak Spanish. They're straight up German, white, blue eyes, blonde hair in the middle of Chile. You're probably thinking, what the fuck? They speak German too. They speak fucking German. They don't even speak Spanish. And it gets fucking crazier when there's been multiple accounts of this like, so Hitler's second guy, I don't want to get in. Okay, I'm getting way into it.
It's cool.
Pretty much. Can you imagine being in Chile and then you're in the middle of it and then everyone's fucking Hispanic and then you go right into this certain section and then the buildings change. The buildings are more German-esque. And then you start seeing people walking around and they're like, Guten Tag, if you're white. So like if you were walking around, they straight up just, I don't speak German, but like they'd be like, Guten Tag or whatever. I'm saying that wrong. It's fucking embarrassing. But like they straight up would do that in the middle of fucking Argentina. It's like Argentina or Chile. It's one of those two.
It's Argentina.
Okay, yeah, and it's like isn't that not fucking mind-boggling?
I haven't done my research.
Well,
but if it hypothetically, if it was true, holy shit, you just blew my mind. Holy shit.
I'm showing you a picture. I'm showing you this fucking picture. There's straight up. Man, what the fuck is it, dude? I mean, I can link you the podcast, but there's a specific fucking picture
So,
that,
did you hear about that from the Joe?
yeah. Which, mind you, the guy he had on is a fucking human specimen.
For
Specimen.
what?
He is an absolute fucking legend. That guy.
What?
It's a guy who served in the military,
Mm,
and he's just the most coolest fucking dude ever, dude. Insane.
I'll have
It
to
really
watch
be
that
insane.
podcast.
You really
It's
do.
my own, obviously.
Look.
I can't see your fucking screen.
I found it. I know I found it.
Do you watch the Joe Rogan podcast a lot? Is
I
that like
listen
your
to a lot of podcasts.
is it your
A
main
lot.
is it your main squeeze?
Maine, I don't know. But look at that picture if you can. That's in the middle. That's dude. And there's like 200, there's like 100,000 of them. And they're 100%. It's without a doubt, bro, that they're all descendants of Nazi people, dude. Could you imagine? You're just fucking in Argentina or Chile, right? And you see like Mexicans, not Mexicans, but Hispanics all around speaking Spanish. And then here you are walking into the middle of the fucking woods and you see this and you see this. Is that not the most fucking mind? Like, that's so fucking bizarre and crazy, dude.
I
I'll link.
maybe it's like the setting, but I don't see that being in Argentina. Like maybe it's just like too Germanized. Then I'm like, there's no fucking way that's in Argentina. Do you get me, bruv? Do you get me, bruv?
Yeah, bruv, I get you, bruv. Hold up.
Okay. So, how did the
See my screen? It's all podcast. Okay, look, dude. Look at this. You see this?
Mhm.
You see this?
Mhm.
Look at that. Like, this shit's real, dude. This shit's fucking real. This shit's real, dude. This shit's fucking real, man. It really is. This guy, Tim Kennedy, he's a fucking animal, dude. Okay, he's a ex-army. He's actually secret forces, like secret ops or whatever you want to
Really?
call it. Dude, the whole podcast is actually just so fucking entertaining, dude. Like the way they talk, the way he talks about how literally there's the army is struggling to find people to choose from because everyone is fat and obese and does not qualify for the like to like be enlisted in the army, and they're struggling. That isn't that fascinating? That's like really crazy
I
to
mean,
think about.
I could,
I mean, you can see it obviously, but like he's like
for them.
there's like a
Yeah,
huge what?
for them,
Yeah,
like this is a big fucking country.
yeah. It's like they're struggling. They're literally scared. They're scared because they have like no new recruits type shit. They have no one to choose from. And then he goes on to talk about his show called Finding Hitler, and it's just him uncover like just shit like that, like him and his team did an investigative and all this shit, and it's actually like very interesting.
Did you watch that too or no?
His show,
Yeah.
I can't find it.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the YouTube clips, they always cut it off at the best fucking part. But he interviews families of like these Nazis, and like he pretend like in the show they pretend like he's just some random like entertainment traveler, like, oh look, I'm having a fun little time, I'm traveling, blah blah blah. But in actuality, they know what the fuck they're doing. He said that on the show they have like multiple like, I'm like literally just like reiterating what the fucking podcast is. You should just fucking
It's
listen
cool.
to it
No, they should just watch my podcast for the Spark Nuts.
truthfully. But like he has like literally like high like secret agent like operatives or some shit like that. Like there's obviously techniques to like get people to like do what you want type shit, like
Mhm.
get people to like actually like get interviewed. And then so like, he does all this, and he said it takes like years and years of just like talking and like getting their trust and all that. And then once they finally sit down, they say like, yeah, my great great granddad, he worked for this like Hitler's second in command type shit, or like he just drove him around, blah blah blah. And like they have medals, they show him the medals and shit. It's fucking crazy. And then just that, which further shows like they just went out in hiding. And then he goes on to talk about his second show, which is fucking insane. It's called like hard to kill or some shit. And he takes like these real accounts. He takes these real accounts.
Viewers, I just want to say my co-host has lagged the fuck out once again. I don't know. There he is. And we're back.
Yeah, yeah, just how to adjust the tape. Yeah, really cool podcast, bro. Pretty much.
Yeah, I know it is. That's why I keep posting. Because it's one of the best around, obviously.
Yep.
What are we at?
42 is my favorite number.
To end the stream?
No,
Oh, is
I
it actually your favorite number?
no, it's not.
You just wanted to say you wanted to end the stream so you can go to bed.
No, because it would be very unprofessional to say like, how long are we at? And then I say 42, and then it's like, oh, is my favorite number. I'm clearly on this like high Phlegisi monarch wave type of wavelength that replicates that of the Ouroboros auroralis, the Ouroboros, the Ouroboros, 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 Ouroboros. Ouroborealis. Or Bora. Or 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 yeah, Thresh hook, claw, palm, tiger palm, fist of the North Star, Thresh hook, ocean man,
Aurora Borealis.
aurora borealis,
Aurora.
aurora borealis.
A roar? Like a roar. Like a lion roar.
Mm-hmm.
Aurora.
Mm.
Hyan can't pronounce.
Aurora borealis.
Whatever.
How do you feel about pedophiles?
Hey guys, thanks for watching the stream.
Whoa, wait, actually, Jane, like that. How do you feel about pedophiles?
I know. No, I can fucking argue with you. Yeah,
Okay.
I argued with you about flat Earth. I fucking stuck your nose in the ground, didn't I?
How do you feel about pedophiles? No, it's because it's been a while since I've done my flat Earth research, so I was a little off guard.
Mm,
But how do you feel
mm,
about pedophiles?
mhm. I think that pedophiles are messed up.
Why so? I mean, obviously we know why, but let's say, do you think one can help? Do you think one person can help but be gay? Like, do you think it's a choice, or do you think like it's just innate? Can you help? Can you help but be attracted? So, like, for you have a type, right? You and like you can't help but what you like, right? You just like it, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
I've chosen to like that
And
type.
what do you mean?
I have a there's a lot of types to choose, like an absurd amount, because there's specific parts that you can take from
Yeah,
females, and that'll be
but
your
there's
ideal
some
types.
things that
That's your
you
type.
just like,
Yeah,
but you just like certain things,
because I
right?
choose to like those aspects of a woman to make her my ideal type.
Okay, so can a gay person, when they look at a guy, yes or no? When they look at a guy, they're like, yes. Like they're like, yes, I like guys. Do you believe that, or do you think it's like all a choice? Like they just choose to like
I think is it. I think it's a choice.
guys? Okay, but like obviously, like
My dog. I
you,
okay.
you
I
can't
believe in the
help.
Christian faith, so
Okay,
I think a man and a woman. Okay.
obviously.
I
Okay,
think.
but
Wait,
yeah,
wait,
sure.
wait, wait, wait. Let me retract what I said.
Hmm.
I think a man can be innately attracted to another man, but it is his choice to act on that.
Okay, okay, sure. Yeah, sure. 100%, I believe you. But he can't help but be attracted to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as I think it's very fucked up. I think it's
The
very
definition of pedophile is someone who has acted on their lust for little children.
no, no,
Am I wrong?
no. A pedophile just likes kids.
Wait, then my entire argument can just be torn apart.
Yeah, yeah. A pedophile just likes kids, bro.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, yeah. Another W for me.
Another? It is.
Another
We're
W.
tied, idiot.
Okay.
Viewers, it is come again once. It has come once again to me and my
You think
attention
we live in a
that
globe?
Hyang has left the fucking. Or Andy's back, and we're back.
You think we live in a globe?
Yep.
Why?
You better close your fucking tabs right now. Got your Google
My tabs are
flipping.
not closed. My tabs. I have no tabs open at all. Let's realize that it's fucking.
Tabs are not
It's.
closed.
Yeah, I have no tabs open.
Okay. Yeah, we live in a.
Globe. Yes. So, do you believe that like the scientists back then are smart? Yeah. Really? The scientists that believed in like
Could you
that
argue?
Earth was
Yeah.
this.
Never mind.
So you believe that the scientists you say those scientists that believe that Earth was the center of the universe. You believe those scientists?
No, what the fuck?
Mm, because
Are you? You're
because
literally talking about the
when was
Aristotle
when was
worldview.
when did I'm looking at my little fucking
It's
gobbler.
called an Aristotelian worldview. Viewers, just put I did.
No, but like so how so they're proven to be wrong, right?
Within 150 years of
But
each
they
other.
think but so when did we learn that the Earth was a globe? Around the same time that when we started traveling, right? But it's also those times that that we believe that Earth was the center of the universe. Clearly,
During
that's
those
wrong.
times during travel, those worldviews did not hold up.
Okay, but you realize that the sign that believe in order in believing the Earth is a globe, that it goes against scientific theory. You realize that, right?
Say that again.
You realize by believing that Earth is a globe, right? Like a whole thing about the sphere, right? Right, the globe and all that. It goes against scientific theory. There's no way you can calculate why, or like, yeah, you can't calculate. It goes against the scientific theory. You know what the scientific theory is, right?
Do you know the difference between a scientific theory and a scientific law?
Yeah, one is a principle, one is a theory in order to prove something is true.
So one is legit, and one is, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, scientific theories in order to prove
Yeah.
something
So
is 100% true.
how is it?
There's no way.
How is
There's
it
no
impossible?
way.
How?
Do you,
Just
this
tell
is
me.
this
I
is
can't fucking
this
just
is
take your words for it, buddy.
this is where
You draw
my
your
flat Earth knowledge.
you draw your trump card.
No, I used to watch this guy named John Zerka, and I thought he was fucking hilarious. So I used to pretend like I was a flat earther, but he would say like the circumference. Oh fucking! I forgot. I literally forgot what he said. But do you believe we went to the moon?
I don't know. Frankly, I don't
No.
give a shit either.
Okay. Do you think the nationally televised moon landing was staged or fake?
Staged.
I think it was staged. Okay. Well, I normally do take the staged approach, but this time I'm gonna take the not staged approach. Okay. Meaning it was real.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you think we never went to the moon
Mm-hmm.
in that case?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, you do have the Nixon talking on a landline phone, but however, to fake the production cost of a moon landing would be way more expensive than to actually go to the moon.
Yeah, because the production cost of having a star destroyer go into hyperspace was a lot, wasn't it?
No, to fake the moon landing would have been way more expensive.
Yeah, and
way more expensive.
having TIE fighters and Darth Vader riding in the Death
Yeah,
Star.
because
That's a
we already
lot of
had
production
we were
value.
already shooting rockets, right? We were already shooting rockets, and to invest all that money into like
My point was, we literally made star destroyers fly, go into hyperspace. I made everybody fucking believe that was real.
Okay, do you know when the Star Wars came out? We're talking about 1969, bro.
Yeah,
Is when
10
we went to the moon.
and 10 years, 15 years.
I'm telling you that to fake it, it was literally black. It was like I don't know. We were still watching shit in black and white, bro. Okay, in order to actually truly fake, in order to truly fake all the like the little motions, it would have been way more expensive. It would have been way more expensive investing in the technology because the technology we already have. We were already developing rockets and nuclear powers.
But during the Cold
we
War,
were already shooting.
Wouldn't the production value be included within war taxes too? So taxes put on people during war, wouldn't those taxes be going towards something as, I don't know, winning the war by going to the moon?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is we already had the technology because we were shooting rockets already. We were already test ranking rockets. So for a rocket to go to the space was it was a bigger deal, but we already had the foundation laid out for it. So it would be less expensive.
The mines during
it would be
the technology. Everybody's fucking said this. The calculator shit. Okay, the mines during those missions could not have calculated every single variable during those flights. Okay, because the computing power of both of the shuttle and what the astronauts were staying on had the computing power of a calculator, like a TI-84.
Right, how does this prove your point?
There's no fucking way you would have to have 10 times the amount of manpower to calculate every single variable to send a man to the moon and back, including like, I don't know, gravitational pull, air resistance, heat resistance, landing speed, how much push you're gonna have to have on like fucking when you land, when the fucking legs go up, how much, whatever. There's just a lot of variables that no computing power of a TI-84 calculator could have done. And the landing on the moon, you know, the little orbital that just landed,
Yeah.
that was all automated. Those are not, Houston was not driving that, and the astronauts were not piloting that either. So they said that the computing power of a TI-84 calculator landed 3 men on the moon, calculating gravitational pull from the center, heat resistance, which little air jets to go off to stabilize it, how much the landing pads need to go up in order to resist, or in order to absorb the shock from landing, as well as blasting off and going back to Earth. Maintaining the computing power of a fucking calculator, by the way. All automated. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, but you're just wrong, because do you believe in missiles then?
Yes. I don't.
Okay, so we're already making missiles.
Okay. Then it's a fucking.
The rocket ship, the spaceship is just we literally were already building missiles.
So you're saying
constantly. It's being deployed.
A missile
we were
goes,
already building. It was we were in nuclear warfare.
Look, a missile goes like this. A space shuttle. I fucking lost the fucking word there. Imagine the Earth is on its axis, okay? Space shuttle, and the moon's like fucking over here, okay? Viewers, imagine this. Here it is. Here it is. It would have to go. It would have to.
Why'd you do 2 loop-de-loops?
Because you cannot go from a gravitational force going at that speed to land. You cannot. So you'd have to wait out the gravitational force until you're almost in orbit.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I actually do. Holy shit, I do remember that. Yeah, I remember that in physics. Holy shit. No, but we were already making missiles. We were in nuclear warfare. We were ready to send missiles to Russia. Yeah, we were ready to send missiles to Russia. So is it really that hard to believe that in the next that with 5, I think it was 10 to 5 years of 5 to 10 years of development to thinking of ways to go to the moon, that we couldn't do that? We couldn't calculate that form of math? Really?
They didn't even have the stealth plane back then, so their conception or their idea.
But they had missiles. They already had missiles ready to locked on Russia, bro.
It's easy to calculate things like trajectory.
No, it's called rocket science, bro.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not rocket science.
Have you ever watched Hidden Figures?
Mm-hmm. That was a good movie.
It's 3 black ladies, right? Debunked. I'm so tired, man. I'm so tired.
Holy fucking shit. This is the longest podcast ever. This is an hour. We're at the hour mark.
You let me unhinge, bro. You let me unhinge, bro. You let me off the fucking chain, bro.
Do you have another topic? Do you want to fucking keep going?
I have yet another topic, Alex. How? Dude, I'm literally so good at podcasts, but you always keep me on a fucking chain, bro.
I say do whatever the fuck you want.
Happy Feet. Now, Happy Feet is one of the most prominent, low-key, fucking insane fucking movies there are, and it's very highly... a lot of people gloss over the dark undertones. For example, the captivity that Happy Feet goes through. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
When he's in the fucking... He's in the cage.
He's in the cage.
Zoo. He's in the zoo. It's all lonely, and all the other penguins are fucking dead inside. Not a lot of people talk about that. Secondly, anti-gay. Dancing is usually a gay thing, and it was anti-gay. Those fucking boomer ass penguins were like, "You can't dance," and it's also anti-religious. It had anti-religious aspects in the movie. Did you know that? Because they're all praying to the fucking penguin god, and like dancing is being gay is not in accordance to the penguin god. So they're like, fuck out of here. And then when they're worshiping the penguin god and the penguin god is giving them fish and they're all happy, there's that one guy that's dreaming about his wife and the wife is giving him fish or the happy feet and he's fucking dancing, you know? Anti religious. Also, self discovery as well. Happy Feet, not a lot of people talk about the self discovery aspect. He literally gets kicked out of his home and gets forced into this new fucking culture.
It's called
He meets his
Epic.
he meets Hispanic penguins, cholo penguins, and then we have Happy Feet 2. What do you know about Happy Feet 2?
I've never fucking seen it.
Uh, Favorite Kung Fu Panda movie?
First one or the third one. The
third one was with You don't like the second one? With the
No.
cocktail? Not the
Peacock.
cocktail, the fucking chicken. Yeah, the peacock.
I never even seen the second one. I only saw the clip of the ending.
Of course.
You know when he fucking like
Yeah. Skadoosh. Yeah, that's. But dude, the Dragon Warrior. Alex, you could be the Dragon Warrior. You know that? Mm. The Master Oogway. Crazy motherfucker. Master Shifu is just Master. Fun little fact.
what?
Fun little fact.
What the fuck are you saying?
Shifu means master. So Master Shifu is master.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
That's actually dope.
yeah. I just
The more you know. The more you know.
The more you know, dude. The more you know. Favorite High School Musical? Really? What's the third one?
Third one's the one where
What's
they go on summer like a vacation to
no, the
Tiffany's
second
like
one?
golf
I mean, the
course.
second. Yeah, second one.
Second one's with the fucking it's like, I don't dance, I know you can. That one.
Yeah.
I can do this and you can do that one. I don't dance in the
Yes.
park.
Yeah.
That one. I don't even remember what the second one was about, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, my manager is hiring a guy who wears a fedora, and he's chubby and fat. Yep. And she dead ass, true story. So me and my coworker Kaya, we're talking shit. We're like, oh my god, it's the guy with the fedora. We're talking shit. How he's pretty fat. He's like obese, very stubby.
Mm.
He's like, yeah. But anyways, we were like, he. Oh my god, he probably says, "Milady, milady," and then it probably has like a fucking. Kaya was like saying that we're hiring him for security because he has a katana. He looked like one of those people that owns a katana. And then Hannah comes out from box office, right, to get on her break, and then she's like, we're like, hey, did you see that? I'm like, dude, you missed it, bro. There's a guy with a fedora, and Kai was like, oh my god, yeah. And then Hannah was like, oh my god, and we're all like, oh, we're just making fun of him. How he probably says like, milady, and then Hannah was like, no fucking way, you guys are not gonna believe this. But when he left, he said, thank you, milady. Just a little true story.
No, he
True
did
story.
not.
He actually did that. He actually did that. Yeah. I don't know why Hannah would ever lie.
I mean, my experience is not It's not a good one, viewers. With individuals named Hannah. If you're watching this, why are you stalking my YouTube channel? You were watching an hour and 6 minutes. You've been watching for an hour and 6 minutes. What the fuck?
Yeah. Don't turtles breathe from their assholes or some shit?
What the fuck?
Is that true?
They fucking nose holes, idiot.
No, I'm pretty sure they breathe from their ass or some shit.
I think you're talking about. I don't want to fucking get it wrong. Stingray?
Yeah, turtles breathe out of their butt.
No, they do not.
Yes, they do. Google it, dude.
Sure, it's okay.
Google it. Turtles breathe out of their butt. Just a little fun little fact.
Imagine you're
You're like, they have nostrils.
imagine you're just like fucking. Hey, you wanna see something cool? Bro, stop farting.
It's bubbling. It's bubbling. It's bubbling.
You're like there for like 30 minutes. You're like. You're just fucking queefing.
Bubbles are coming out.
You
Bubbles are coming
you
out.
hear a light. And you're like, Alex, what the fuck? Imagine a superhero's powers breathing out of your fucking ass.
Dude, have you ever seen Rainn Wilson? You know Rainn Wilson, right?
I think I've heard
Played
of it.
Dwight Schrute in The Office. Have you ever seen his movie? Oh wait, my new schedule came in. Wait. Have you ever seen his movie like a Superbad or like superhero or some shit?
Super bad.
It's not Superbad.
Kick
I
ass.
deadass don't work until Wednesday, Thursday. Next week. No, it's like he wants to be this hero.
Kick ass.
It's called Super. No, it's called Super.
Oh, that I haven't. I don't think I've ever.
It
fucking
is
heard of that.
quite possibly one of the most underrated movies I've ever seen.
What's it called?
People talk. It's called Super. People talk about Deadpool being like, oh my god, the first rated R superhero movie or some shit. This shit literally bangs, bro. Me, Connor, and Shaden watched it. Can I show you a clip?
Yeah, link me. I'll play it since I can screen share.
It is quite possibly the best.
You know, it'd be really fucked if the audio went to shit.
Truthfully.
Did you already link me it? Okay.
Tell me when you start. So it's Rainn Wilson is a superhero. He wants to be a superhero, and he's inspired by like these superheroes, but it's really just a porno that he's inspired by.
What?
And then so he wants to be a superhero, but he literally like straight up just fucking kills people and all that shit. But he's trying to do good.
Here! Take her! There you go, fuckhead! She's yours! You win! Hey, I didn't do that to her face, by the way. That was that fat nigger down there, but I took care of him all right. Guess it kind of like, what, makes me like your assistant or something now, right? Anyway, take her.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Pumpkin. You think you're some kind of fucking hero? Who the fuck do you think you're kidding? You fucking stupid son of a bitch. This is not about good and evil. This is about I had her and you didn't. This is about she loved me more because I am fucking interesting. Shut up, crime.
Wait for it.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna execute me for my sins? Don't think you're better than me, you fucking psycho! You fucking almost kill people for butting in the line! You don't butt in line! You don't sell drugs! You don't molest little children! You don't profit on the misery of others! The rules were set a long time ago! They don't change! Take her then! Take her! You really think that killing me, stabbing me to death is gonna change the world? I can't know that. For sure. Unless I try.
That's the ending.
You don't butt in line. Dude, he literally kills somebody for cutting in line at a movie theater. Also, what's her name is in it? Do you know who that other actor was? Kevin fucking Bacon, by the way.
Yeah,
know his
Kevin.
name.
I do know his name.
Kevin Bacon. No, but what's her name? Ellie Page or some shit? What's her name? Ellen Page? What the fuck is her name?
I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't.
It is Ellen Page. It is Ellen Page.
Wow. I know.
I'm so good
I
with
didn't.
names.
I didn't know.
Yeah. But everyone talks about Deadpool. Oh my god. But no one talks about that movie, dude. That movie's
I wouldn't
dude.
want to talk about that movie anyway.
Dude, he's inspired by a fucking porno, bro. This guy's so innocent. He's watching a porn flick, but the main male actress is a fucking porno, and he's just like looking at him with just like awe and mighty. It's so fun. It's actually really good. It's a decent movie. It's actually a little fun little watch. Ellen Page does an amazing job. Do you see the latest episode of Rick and Morty?
Is it out?
Yeah, it's been out. You didn't watch it?
I tried to look it up on Kick-Ass.
Mm,
You want to watch it after
Well, it's
after
there.
the show?
really? Holy fuck, man! It's 6 in the morning, dude.
Do you want to?
For me,
Do you want to cut it?
I'm tired as fuck,
Do you
dude.
wanna
No,
cut it?
watch the latest episode, man. It's
Do you
pretty
wanna-
good.
Do you want to
Dude,
cut
I
it?
could literally, dude, unhinge me and I go on for hours, man, by the way. But hey. Wait, is this the latest episode? Yeah, it's really good. It's actually a really good episode.
Send me a link.
The season's really good. What?
Send me a link.
I got you.
That heist one was probably the best one. That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But I knew that you knew. That I knew that I caught on to you knowing. So I implanted a chip inside the chip. Inside the false robot. That was so funny. Dude,
Yeah.
when they were just going.
And like, dude, honestly, it's like this season, dude, Rick has just been so fucking smart. Like, obviously, we know Rick is smart, but like, he's actually been on some five head shit this season.
Mm.
I fucking dig it.
Okay, guys, I don't want to keep the podcast too long because probably none of you are gonna fucking watch this. None of you are gonna fucking watch the end anyway. I just want to say thanks for watching. I really appreciate it if you do, if you have lasted this long. Stay toasty, stay frosty. The snowman. Hope you guys take care. And just
They
like,
wrote me a check. They wrote me a check for $1 million.
just
and
like
I did it legitimately.
just like at the beginning of the podcast, if you're like going through something, whatever, just find yourself by yourself. Try not to lean on other people so you don't start to become who they are or sort of adapt their ideologies or what they believe in. You want to separate yourselves from them so you can find yourself. That's why it's called finding yourself. It's because you find yourself in yourself while you're by yourself.
Self-discovery.
Subscribe, leave a like. I appreciate all you guys who watch.